This is a hard one, isn't it?
I'm getting nervous.
No, it's a hard one.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. Hello. Oh shit, look at those armpit stains.
Oh my
Picked
god.
the wrong color. Alright, yeah, I've been good. I've been doing good. It's been a long time, guys, since I've collabed with Carla. I think it's been a year.
Almost.
Yeah,
Give or take.
it's been a year. So the plan today is, I don't really know what the plan is because we don't really, oh my god, this is so bad.
Guys, bakit ang dumi ng isip natin?
It's the wrong way around.
I don't think I've ever seen you in a sandal.
I'm always in grandpa mode now. I just want to...
With your glasses? Can I see your glasses?
Yeah, I actually need these to see because I'm blind as a bat.
Really?
I always did. Do you want
yeah,
to see if you can see through them?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm really blind, diba?
Tsaka ang dumi. It's
Yeah.
so dirty. Let's clean them.
I already cleaned them before coming
No,
here.
look, there's so many like...
Ah,
There's
ganun
so
pala.
many
Yeah, there is.
finger-
Places you want to visit in the Philippines that you haven't yet and favorite place you've been.
Okay,
I'll let you-
actually, you know, everybody's talking about Siargao.
Yeah.
And I've never been.
What? You've never been to Siargao?
I've never been. Everybody's been there, and I've been invited so many times. But for some reason, each time I'm about to go, something happens and I can't go.
Because see, this is the thing. I mean, now it's up to like people's opinions. Because see, that day, Siargao used to be so beautiful. It's still beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's one of the most amazing islands. Before it wasn't as commercial. Now it's becoming almost like the new Boracay.
Actually, that's what's heartbreaking. I must say, guys, it's so heartbreaking. We have beautiful beaches, but the thing is, once we find out that it could be a travel destination, people start industrializing it.
Again, it goes back to the whole stage of you know, what's good for the economy and what's also good for the environment. And I think there's that fine balance there. And again, I just came from Samar, and Samar is really rural, but on the Pacific Ocean, beautiful place, beautiful waves, amazing natural landscape. And the guys there, we were talking about this, and we said that tourism packages are better because you still get your bang for your buck, and you keep the tourists there for like a 3-week adventure period, and they tend to be more responsible, or they tend to have more environmentally friendly, and you give them that. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have you do need these like commercial places eventually to show. It's just a natural form of life,
good,
but it's just one of those things that's just like, okay, that's happening, but we shouldn't make that the way everywhere. Okay, next question, and it's by RV Sierra, and he goes, "What makes you cringe? What makes you cringe?"
I hate it when. Oh my gosh, you go first.
What makes me cringe?
Yeah.
Super.
Nails on a console.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, or clicking nails together.
Yeah.
That really makes me cringe.
Or when you're on a flight and a person puts their feet.
Oh, that's
and then
disgusting.
One time I was sitting down and literally the chair in front of me, the toes were protruding. That makes me cringe.
Okay, and what makes me cringe was super over the top PDA in public. I don't mind like kissing and stuff, but like if you're just making out right in front of me, it's just like, nah, I can't really.
You're just jealous.
I'm a bitter old single man. Okay, next question.
I really love this question from RV Sierra. Have you ever tried wearing ladies' underwear?
I've actually never tried wearing ladies' underwear.
Should we make that a challenge,
I'm not
guys?
gonna wear no ladies'
Should we play truth or
Ladies'
dare?
underwear.
Okay, this is ASMR. I can't believe you don't know it. So basically, it's like all like these sounds.
That's creepy as.
Like,
This is really weird, man.
actually,
That's so.
no. Sometimes it's like awkwardly
like
kind
a-
of sensual.
There's like a euphemism.
But I mean, like, okay, why don't we try answering the next question ASMR
The
style?
problem is we'd have to have the microphone here, and
No, we just whisper to it.
okay,
Let's bring it closer.
Okay, we'll bring it closer. Open our bunganga. So we have to whisper.
Yeah, whisper.
Oh my god, that's weird.
Unsa man lingaw
Lingaw karon diadto. What
does that mean?
I noticed every time you travel with the fighter boys, you always end up waking up late or always sleeping. Why is that?
One tamat.
No, it's because they would film me when I'm asleep. Grabe, nahirap yun eh. Sakit naman ang boses ko nga, parang ano.
Sana narinig nila lahat ng sinabi natin.
Pang-inom-inom ako lahat. This is from Juar G. Byron Galon, and is there any chance na makapasita ka dito sa Dubai?
I've been to Dubai once.
Yeah, I've been to Dubai. I've been in the airport, and that's about it.
Yeah, me also, just the airport. I have a friend
that.
that lives there. She works for Emirates.
There is a lot of Filipinos in Dubai, so if ever I go to Dubai, I'm going to do a vlog about the OFW community there in Dubai.
You should.
Because they're a fantastic bunch. I probably will go to Dubai once in the future. I know there's like in vlogging and in the travel vlogging community, there's always a handful of must go to, and eventually you will go to. It's kind of common sense destinations, and I think Dubai is one of them. You know, there's like Japan, there's like Iceland, there's obviously Philippines and all that. But I think Dubai is definitely one of the must go to places. So, what's your advice to me para ma-improve ka pa ang aking pag magpa-vlog? I mean, bilang isang tinitingga lang.
Ako na nga. What's your advice to me para ma-improve ko pa ang aking pagpa-vlog? I mean, bilang isang tinitingala vlogger ngayon, anong advice mo sa small YouTuber na katulad ko? Thank you po!
In terms of your interpretation mentally of it, it's like you're an individual that's making short stories about your life. Short, well-produced stories to your own extent. So remember that essentially storytelling is the key here. Remember, storytelling. Dong importante. So yes, there's different variations of vlogging. There's different formats and stuff like that. But ultimately, you're a storyteller. You want to tell your personal story or someone else's story. Find your niche. Find whatever you want to do. But just remember, tell good stories. Learn about stories, the 3-act structures, other stuff like that. And that will make you a better vlogger because it's not just about cinematics and special effects. For the sake of it, it's about a story structure and consistency in uploads and thumbnail and title and just the whole research. Jump into it fast. Just jump into the deep end. Give yourself a realistic goal. Let's say I want to do 10 vlogs this month or I want to do 5 vlogs this month. Get them done. It's not about perfecting every video. There's little inconsistencies
that's my problem. That's why I always hesitate before I put out, and then I end up delaying it, and then I'm like, the video's not good enough, so maybe I should have posted.
Even me, like at the times I tend to over perfect too, and that's just the balance in life. I mean, yes, you should have good quality, and yes, you should have a little bit of rawness to it, and you have to tip to the left and the right. Common sense is what makes you go forward. So ultimately, just remember. Get videos out first because when you have 100 subscribers, it doesn't matter if you have the perfect one video. What matters is you get to 10,000 subscribers, then you have you've got a stockpile of your growth throughout the years. You know what I mean? So find your niche and look for something. You're in Dubai, you could maybe do something on the IFWs in Dubai, a niche there. You don't have to be a wacky, crazy vlogger. You could be trending. You could do it. Whatever you want to do, just do it. But remember, ultimately, you're a storyteller. Tell good stories. Do it visually, and then keep researching, keep learning, and you will become a good vlogger. Should we answer the question?
Should we answer the question?
Should we answer the next? Yeah. Let's go. Cross that way. Yeah. Okay, we're on our way to the next location, which is Tipsy Pig. Oh my god, I got the world. This looks like a kind of one of those abstract paintings that you do in psychology. Cheers, Mads. Cheers. Cheers. That's Sam, the sister. Actually, yeah. Oh shit, Haley's calling me. Wait. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Hello, Haley.
Hey, so,
This is a hard one, isn't it?
I'm getting nervous.
No, it's a hard one. It's like, relationships and being single and settling down and all that stuff. I've seen you guys commented a lot about that. The thing is, with relationships, I don't know, back in, sometimes I'm sad or sometimes I'm whatever and I feel like, oh my god, I wish I could, have a girl to be with and Netflix and all that stuff. But ultimately I realized that, if ever you're single out there and you really crave for someone, don't just do it because you really want it. You gotta look after yourself first and be successful in yourself, and eventually the right person will come. Diba, Carla?
Yeah, definitely. I personally am a very malambing person, so I miss like having someone to be sweet towards. But at the same time, as a woman, like I've settled in the past, and it's actually brought me more pain than happiness. And I think that when you're single, you're meant to be single because that's your time to rediscover yourself and love yourself, because in the end you attract what you are. If you're in a bad place, you might gamble being in a bad place with someone, and you'll both just pull each other down rather than uplift each other.
It's a struggle. Like
there are days where I'm like, what the heck am I saying? Let's be real.
Because you gotta be, in life you go through all these kind of relationships, especially in your early 20s. You're learning, and that's ultimately it. You're learning the little intricacies of relationships and what's ideal for you. And you got to remember, when you marry or want to be with someone for the rest of your life, or have a child with someone, start a family, that's a big decision. And I believe that you really, really, really need to have that experience there under your belt to make that perfect choice in life. When you're single and your peers are all in relationships, that's hard because everyone's in relationships. You're the only one alone. You'll feel like, oh God, I'll forever be alone and I'll never get someone. Or you kind
I have those days where I'm like, oh my gosh, have I set the bar too high that I'm actually like gonna end up alone because I'm not
or you're
being open-minded, or
you'll end up like sucking yourself into something that isn't good for you because you got rushed into it. Remember, just calm down, take a pace back, be logical and chill out, and remember, whatever happens, as long as you are happy with yourself and confident, it'll come. One day it'll come. Relationships are not easy, but one thing that's important, and a little reminder, is you don't live in each other's lives. You grow independently together, and ultimately you're friends and you're long-term companions, and that's what I see the most successful. And I've interviewed many old people that are together for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and ultimately it was just because they became best friends and they were long-term companions before anything else, and that is the way to a successful relationship. So yes, sometimes
I really hope we end up with that.
Exactly, one day. Okay, so guys, bye-bye, mahal kita.
Mahal ko kayo. Please follow my channel, Mads for You, and hopefully I'll be able to share more of myself with you guys.
Thank you, po. Okay, we gotta look for my Ancast driver. Oh, bye-bye. It was nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
And let's do
The
Cote
next time
Kinabalu. Let's do
I
it.
see you, we'll be on a mountain.
I'll be on a mountain. Well, no, we'll meet here and then we go to the mountain. Done. So yeah, let's organize it. I'll message you on the road, and it'll be all good. It's nice to meet you again, Sammy. Well, take care. You guys are fantastic to hang out with. We need to do this again, man. Like one of these days. Let's do it when I'm not going away. The helmet lang.
Ano pong vlog ninyo?
Daniel Marsh ang pangalan ng vlog ko.
Sige, papalo siya.
Sige. You follow it. This is the fastest way to get around Metro Manila. You go via Angkas.